Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. I'm back from VidCon. So this is going to be my review of Korra episode 3. I just decided to separate it out from those other two episodes just in the name of sanity. Things were going really crazy on Friday. I'll just say this, if you ever have to edit on a laptop, do not forget your mouse because it will not go well. Hello to all the new people. If you're just finding me for the first time, I do weekly Korra videos. Be sure to subscribe to get everything. I do episode reviews, bonus videos, Q&As. There's no new episode this weekend, so episode 4 is going to be on July 11th. But I will be doing a giveaway for this video, so if you didn't see my episode 1 and 2 video, I'm just giving away a gift certificate for each episode of Korra. All you have to do to participate is be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. So this is just going to be like yesterday's video, except I'm going to do my top 5 moments just because it's for one episode. So it's going to revolve around the Earth Queen, the Dai Li, and all the shady business and bossing say. But careful for spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Number 5, Mako and Bolin are too good for rotten fruit. When you look at all the different storylines in the episode, I feel like Mako and Bolin reconnecting with their family was every bit as important as Korra getting the Earth Queen's help. And on top of all that, Mike and Brian tied them getting stuck in the lower ring to the Dai Li plot. In case you blinked, you may have missed them standing there looking for more new airbenders at that station, and then later they were called out during the dinner. It took me a second to figure it out, but it's actually pretty easy to see how Bolin and Mako got cut off from their family. Essentially their father, San, he's where the connection is, left to make his fortune, fell in love with a firebender, their mother, and then they were born. So they weren't born in Ba Sing Se, and since their parents died when they were little kids, they never met their cousins. Whenever Bolin was trying to convince Mako to drift back into the group at the end of episode 2, it did seem like he had communicated with his grandma previously. I may have missed it, but I think that was because of Bolin's Nuktuk movers, and they were just being screened in Ba Sing Se, and his grandmother just saw them and knew who they were. However, they did end up connecting. I'm really interested to see if their cousins, like especially the rotten fruit vendor cousin, ends up helping them rescue the airbenders. The Dai Li plot and the Earth Queen's secret army was kind of teased during the dinner, but right now there isn't a real reason for their family to fight with them, and their grandmother even got really weird whenever they spoke ill of the Queen, like she was still a little brainwashed from the Dai Li and Last Airbender. In case you missed it, that grandmother was actually the girl who had a crush on Zuko in the Ba Sing Se Last Airbender episodes. It was a nice little Easter egg. Number 4, Korra and Asami learned they're fighting for the wrong side. While they were out tax collecting, during the battle, Mr. Hockey Mask totally called it out. The Queen is wrongfully taxing her citizens. At some point this season, that's going to have to be dealt with, but I'm not expecting it to happen anytime soon. They introduced way too many new plot threads to resolve anything completely in the next episode. Korra's probably just going to end up, poking the Earth Queen until she straight up just unleashes the Dai Li on them. They did already take Kai, but that was incidental. They didn't know he was connected with the Avatar whenever they targeted him. They just saw him as an airbender. So all that taxation stuff is just a surface level problem. She's probably using that money to fund the airbender army. So Korra's going to have to solve that problem before she solves the taxation problem. Number 3, the new Earth Queen is a total bitch. Big 180 from her father, the Earth King in Last Airbender. She seems like an Azula type person who just doesn't have bending. So I can totally imagine her dominating her father while she was growing up, just getting whatever she wanted. She's totally nutters, and I'm actually wondering if she's going to have like an Azula goes crazy moment where she just totally snaps. In her defense, whenever she was explaining some of her gripes to Korra, Zuko and Aang technically did take her land to build Republic City. But this is what happened. They used land that the Fire Nation had taken from the Earth Kingdom to build colonies during the War of Invasion. So it's only natural that Zuko would want to use that land to make a city dedicated to peace. But it's like stealing $5 from your neighbor, then donating the $5 to charity. Yes, you did something good, but you achieved it with stolen merch. So the Earth Queen's argument is valid. I can totally see her marching an airbending army on Republic City, trying to take it back in the name of the Earth Kingdom. Imagine the spirits living there going to war with them. It would be like Avatar 1's episodes all over again. A conflict like that might even accelerate Vatu's re-emergence. It's unclear why she's building that airbending army, but it's totally possible that the Dai Li has been manipulating her just the way they manipulated her father, and it's just not as obvious because she's so headstrong and stubborn. Number 2, Korra kicking ass. I get such a good vibe from their fight. I wonder what the dynamic would have been had Korra been the first person to bump into Asami instead of Mako, and they never did all that teen romance stuff in books 1 and 2. I love all the implied ships on Korra just because it's funny to think about the subtext that way, but I could totally do without the full-on overt teen romance. I get the general sense that all you guys are pretty pumped up about Korra this year. With Naga, they're like a whole Scooby-Doo team all by themselves. In that situation, I think Korra would definitely be like a cross between Shaggy and Fred, and Asami would be like a cross between Velma and Daphne. It's like they have all those good qualities. They're super smart, they have the brains, and they have the bravery, but they're also super awkward, which I think is just going to add up to a really fun book 3. Heads up too, if any of you are graphic artists and want to send me some fan art of Korra, Asami, and Naga as the Scooby-Doo gang, I'll be sure to add it to my next bonus video. And my number 1 moment, the Dai Li is building a secret airbending army. So many questions here. We can only assume that since the Earth King disbanded the Dai Li during Last Airbender, they somehow resurfaced and ingratiated themselves with the Earth Queen. It's possible they rebuilt themselves under the guise of, new leadership and have just been running another long con involving her or taking advantage of her. I know they were using the king as a puppet during Last Airbender, but it's possible that the Earth Queen is complicit in all this shady business. It all just depends on what the motivation is for building that army, and I think it has something to do with what Zahir said whenever he escaped, about closing your mind to the possibility of a new reality. The Queen either wants to take back the Earth Kingdom land, or she wants to stop those raiding parties from taking the gold that she's been taking from the citizens. It's starting to turn, more and more into a Robin Hood situation. Whenever they met Kai, we got the whole looks can be deceiving speech, so I wouldn't be surprised if all the raiders are really just freedom fighters trying to help the people. But now it's your turn. Let me know below in the comments, what was your favorite moment? I know I didn't talk about the Bending twins, but I mistakenly put them in my other video just because I forgot which episode they were part of. Otherwise, they would have been like my second favorite thing in this episode. So the big news is, next week, there's no new episode, or next Friday that is, July 4th. July 11th is when episode 4 is going to air. I'll still be doing a bonus video for July 4th, and I'll probably do a Q&A on Saturday too, so be sure to subscribe to get that stuff. Nick is also probably going to re-air those episodes in case you missed them. I'm also going to be at Anime Expo in Los Angeles this weekend, so if you want to find me and say hi, just make sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. I'm usually pretty good about posting updates about where my face is at any given moment, but right now, click here to get my episode 1 and 2 video, and click here to learn about the top 5 people that I'm most excited for in book 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. High fives.